So guys, before we get farther into the video, do me a favor, hit that subscription button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button, and leave me a comment. Do you guys like lobster? Let me know down in the comments. I really would love to hear from you guys. There's always a two-way conversation. So the star of our show, these are 3 cold water lobster tails. Typically we call these Maine lobsters, but they come from the Atlantic up north. Now, if you saw lobster in your supermarket and it looks more like a tiger stripe pattern, that's typically warm water lobster. I like cold water lobster tails because the meat is typically more tender than what you would get from warm water lobster tails. So all we're gonna do is remove the meat from the shell of these lobsters. But what I wanna do is save one of these shells, I think it's gonna be this one, for purposes of my presentation, because I wanna do a nice presentation in the actual pot of lobster orzo pasta. So working with lobster tails, it can be a little intimidating, but you don't have to be scared. I got a pair of kitchen shears. I'm gonna take my lobster tail and I'm gonna find the middle of the actual tail up here at the very top. There's a cavity up here, and if you slide your shears in, you can cut right down the back of the lobster tail. And since we're not saving this shell for presentation, we don't have to be pretty about how we cut the meat out the shell. Then you just turn the lobster tail to the side and smash it down. And then that exposes the meat on the inside. Now, here's a very important thing that you want to pay attention to. A lobster tail has a vein just like a shrimp does. And that vein is the intestine of the lobster. And if you look right here, you see that dark streak there? That's the intestine of the lobster. And so what we want to do is take our time. As we pull this meat out the shell, we want to get rid of that vein. And you can see part of that vein right down there too. So you just want to take your time and get all of that out of your lobster tail. And just take your time and you can pull that vein out of the tail. Now what we want to do is just take our time and work our hands underneath the meat in the tail. And it comes right out of the shell. And then just like a shrimp, you take and pull, and now you got your lobster meat out. Now, with lobster, you can get some discoloration on the actual meat of the lobster. Don't worry about that. That's nothing wrong with that. That's just the color of the meat as it comes out. Some restaurants probably trim that off, but because of the cost of lobster, I'm not trimming that off. I'm gonna leave it just like that for my pasta. And so we want to do the same thing to this other lobster tail. Same process, come up underneath that cavity right there at the top opening of the lobster tail and cut down the back. Turn it on the side and kind of push down to crack it. And then when we do that, like I said, we expose the meat inside the lobster. And sometimes when you open up your lobster tails, they won't have an intestine inside. It just depends on what the fishmonger did, if they got the intestine out or not. In this case, I think there's a little piece of the intestine left right there. We can cut that out. But just like any kind of cooking, right? If you see something on your food that you don't want to eat or you don't think is edible, just get rid of it. It's not a big deal. There we go, another shell. Just take a little bit off there. No need to even worry about that. And you can see here the difference, right? This one is nice and pretty and pink. Got a little bit of that sort of color there on the side. And this one here just so happens to have a little bit more color. Now, let me show you that we got that one cut out, those two cut out. Let me show you how I want to save this shell to help prepare for a presentation. So I'm going to come in and I really want to kind of cut along this whole shell. And so I'm going to do the same thing, right? I'm going to come in and find the opening here. But instead of coming straight through the middle, I'm gonna come on the side here and kind of cut the top off this lobster, just this way. Just take your time, because you're not trying to go fast here because you wanna save this shell. So we made that sort of lateral cut. We're gonna do the same thing on this side of the lobster tail also, make a lateral cut. So this time I'm gonna come in, work my knife to my shears to the side. And when we get down to that last segment there, we want to just cut across. So we take our shears again, come in and begin to just work. Lobster shells aren't as hard as you might think. They're not really hard. They're fairly easy to work with. Now, we could take our time here and we can come back in underneath this piece of meat, put our finger and thumb in there, and voila. And since I'm trying to save this shell, I want to be real gentle here as I pull this tail out. So now we've got a beautiful cavity here, right? We got a beautiful cavity here for our presentation. And we're gonna stuff that with some of that orzo pasta in the pan so it makes a nice presentation. This piece up here on the top, you can now just open this on up. And now we're looking in here once again for that vein. So I'm gonna take my shears and just snip this open. Yep, there's the vein, but see, there's nothing in it, but we're still gonna pull it on out. Yep. And you just wanna look through the rest of the lobster meat to see if there's any more. And that's it, guys. That's how easy it is to take the meat out of a lobster tail, just like that. Now, we wanna save these shells. I'm gonna give everything here, you see a rinse, I'm gonna give the meat a rinse, I'm gonna give the shells a rinse, but we're gonna save these shell carcasses because we're gonna use that, like I said, to help flavor our stock.